Think you'll make easy money buying a rental property? These sellers gave buyers fake financial projections, surprised them with extra fees, and buried unfair clauses in a 300-page contract. They got sued. Hi, I'm Viviana with the Live Realty Group, and I'm a licensed real estate agent in this beautiful province of Alberta. This is our team's brand new channel, Live in Alberta, here to help you with everything real estate. If you've ever wondered what buyers and sellers get sued for in real estate transactions, I've got a video for you. I'll break down a court case and talk about what you can do to protect yourself as a consumer and what we as agents can help you with. And if you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe. Help a channel out. Today, I bring you an appeal judgment from 2016, Singh versus Trump. Yes, that Trump. This case is about two buyers who bought units in Toronto's Trump International Hotel based on financial projections they were given about the hotel's reservation program, condo fees, insurance, and taxes. Those numbers turned out to be totally wrong. The buyers took the sellers to court, claiming they were misled. So this is a cautionary tale for anyone considering property investment. You can read the full judgments on canley.org, but for now, I'll break it down for you. Luxury hotel units and luxury residential units were for sale at the Trump International Hotel, downtown Toronto, a 70-story multi-use complex that at the time wasn't yet built. The hotel offered a reservation program where if an owner wasn't occupying their unit, the hotel could rent it out for the owner to make a profit. They do this all the time in New York. So here's the thing. Talon, the company behind the hotel, had to get special permission from the Ontario Securities Commission to classify and sell the hotel units as residential real estate, because otherwise under the law, if you're investing in the unit, taking part in the reservation program, and expecting a profit from the hotel doing its thing, it's considered an investment contract, which classifies the hotel unit as a security as opposed to residential real estate. A security can't be sold and resold using a real estate agent or broker, and there's a lot of extra legal paperwork involved. The Ontario Securities Commission made an exemption, and Talon was allowed to sell them as residential real estate, but they were not allowed to market these hotels as any sort of investment properties. Residence is first, and then the reservation program is just a bonus that the building has to offer. So Talon went full force with their marketing. Ads, a sales center, a huge open house with sales associates, and a PowerPoint presentation featuring Donald Trump himself. They also gave prospective buyers a document titled Estimated Return on Investment, exactly what they were told not to do. They just put the two large disclaimers on the document. One said, for discussion purposes only, and at the bottom the other said, this is not a guaranteed investment program. Okay, they ended up selling almost all the units. Sarbjeet Singh and Seena Lee had very little investment experience, and they were two of many people who each bought a unit based on the projections they were given. And when they went to the courts the first time around, the judge sided with the hotel, saying the buyers should have known better than to believe the hotel's numbers, and they should have consulted with the lawyer, or at the very least read that 300-page contract thoroughly, and that they would have seen all the fine print, the very one-sided fine print. Well, Singh and Lee appealed, and the second time around in the higher court, the appeals judge sided with the buyers, saying, yeah, the hotel deceived them. They were induced by the financial projections. Those numbers, by the way, turned out to be totally made up by some guy who had zero training or experience in hotel management. The tax amount was wrong, condo fees were wrong, insurance numbers were wrong. Everything was grossly underestimated, except for the income. That was overestimated. Negligent misrepresentation. This guy should never have put any numbers on paper for anybody. Singh and Lee did ask questions about these projections, if you're wondering, and were still told by the sales reps that, yep, the hotel was going to make a lot of money because it would be busy based on the buzz around the Trump name. At the end of the day, the buyers won their case. Singh never actually closed on his unit, so the court granted him rescission of his purchase contract. Essentially, he got to undo or nullify his contract as if it never happened. Lee did close on her unit and suffered massive losses, like almost $1 million in losses, so she was awarded damages. So what can we learn from this one? Even with due diligence, you might get misled, and that's wrong. This case is literally the seller making up random information to sway you to buy the unit. So if you were in the buyer's shoes, you'd probably get swayed too. And in fact, there were 19 others who brought a claim against the hotel for the same reason. Being an agent who works with investment property purchases, I try as much as I can to raise those red flags when I run a pro forma for someone. Typically, when a party gives me any sort of financial information, it's coming from their management company or their accountant. And if there was no professional management and all we get is a spreadsheet, then your lender might not use it for qualification anyway. We'd look at past utility bills, confirm taxes with the city, and run a cash flow analysis to see if it hits your investment criteria. And sellers will also provide condominium documents for the buyers. But in this case, it was trickier. It was a new building with with no information, just projections, so we'd really have to do our due diligence and take the time to find out what a similar comparable property would capture for occupancy and rates. Definitely much riskier than something already established that we have concrete numbers for. The other thing an agent will do is read through your contract. Although at 300 pages, it might take a while and we would absolutely get a lawyer involved right away. This is to make sure that, again, we can raise red flags and explain the terms of the agreement to you. If any one-sided terms are in there, our job is to bring them to your attention and explain what they mean and what your options are and what you might be facing down the road. The second thing we learn from this is remedies. If you have been induced and misled into buying property as a buyer, you have two options: rescission or damages. Singh didn't actually close his deal. He didn't pay the full amount or ever get the keys to the property, so he had rescission available to him. He gets to walk away as if the contract never happened. Lee closed the deal, took the keys, lost a ton of money based on the inducement, so she gets some money back in the form of damages. At the end of the day, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. But the Live Realty Group is here to help. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Ring that notification bell so you never miss a video from us. See you next time.